In this footage, a farmer is walking along the edge of his fields when he hears a strange noise coming from the trees nearby. Curious, he peeks into the trees to see what's going on, and what he captured is downright terrifying. A pale creature was crouching on a branch, staring directly at him. At first, he can't quite understand what he's seeing. However, as he zooms in on the creature, he realizes he is in danger and quickly gets out of there. As we watch the video more closely, we can see the creature's unsettling face and mouth looking toward the camera. But only hearing this is enough to create a terrifying atmosphere.
What the hell?
This video was taken when a man suddenly heard these weird screams coming from a tunnel nearby. The man decides to go on an investigation. But as the screams get louder, the guy bolts out. A truck driver was at an industrial site on the Sunchild First Nation reservation when he accidentally recorded something unusual on his camera. He captured a big, dark, hairy creature hiding between the trees, staring at him without moving. The driver didn't notice the creature and parked his truck nearby. When he got out, he heard loud banging noises coming from the forest. Could that come from the same creature? Sadly, there are no more details about this strange event. This woman was just walking in the woods when she suddenly came across something really disturbing.
We're walking in the woods and we come across this creepy thing. I don't even know where it came from, but it looks like a grave, so we're gonna come check it out. Who the fuck knows whose it is? Someone done got ate by a bear out here.
Could there be an actual body in there? Caden, a YouTuber with about 127,000 followers, usually shares daily vlogs, but this particular trip was different. As Caden and his friends set up their camp, they suddenly began to hear a chilling noise in the woods. It sounded like a woman screaming. They were initially unsettled, but didn't think much of it. After the trip, Caden posted a video about their experience.
That was a fucking child screaming.
Joe, listen.
Or like a fucking woman or something. That was a female fucking screaming. Phil?
I don't know what to tell you, but...
Please, please, please.
Oh, fuck.
No.
That's not a fucking closer, man.
Oh my god, Phil, it sounds like somebody's being fucking raped.
Some viewers suggested it could have been a mountain lion. Others speculated it might be something more unusual. When Caden released the second part of his camping adventure, things took an even darker turn. He and his friends decided to investigate the source of the mysterious screams.
Oh my god, Phil, it sounds like somebody's being fucking raped.
Dude, you need to fucking help that fucking person, man. It's supposedly fucking...
Phil, that sounds like fucking like some scary movie shit.
Fucking middle of nowhere. Dude, I had the biggest fucking revolver ever, dude. I'd fucking do it.
Do it first.
That's probably... Dude, we're in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Dude, that sounds like some haunted ass shit, dude. What happened to the other steel target?
There's two. Wait, what the fuck is
One right
that?
there on the ground.
What the fuck is that?
It's on the ground.
What the fuck is that? The fuck is what? That right there.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, that's not normal.
No. Please tell me you guys are fucking with me. Oh! No!
As they approached the area, they started noticing odd items around them, including some bottles lying on the ground. Just when they thought things couldn't get any weirder, they captured something even creepier on camera. When they brightened the video, they noticed a figure that seemed to be humanoid lurking behind a tree. This man is vlogging in a field when suddenly this happens. Initially, he is confused and unsure of what to make of the sight. As he begins to panic and tries to leave the area, his fear quickly escalates into sheer terror. When he realizes that this mysterious being is now chasing him at full speed. For a brief moment, we catch a glimpse of the creature behind him. If we slow down the footage and examine it frame by frame, it looks like something out of this world. While camping in the woods, a group of adventurers stumbled upon a deep cave system. Curious, they peered inside and were shocked to discover this.
Hocam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hocam bu ne ya? Ana oğlum. O ne? Hocam. Vallahi içeride bir şey var. Var ya burada bir şey sıkışmış bak. Taşın içinde bir şey var. Ana hocam. Hocam. Hocam.
A strange creature that none of them had ever seen before. As they filmed and talked about what they had found, the creature suddenly moved. Terrified, they quickly turned and ran for their lives. One night, a group of folks were cruising down a quiet road when suddenly they hit the brakes. A large shape draped in white cloth was standing in the distance. Surprisingly, instead of panicking, they flicked on their headlights, expecting the figure to vanish. But it didn't flinch. And just when they thought it couldn't get any creepier, another ghostly form emerged, covered in the same sheets. Dutch YouTuber Stefan de Vries and his friends are camping in a remote forest. This forest, once a World War I battlefield, is said to be haunted ever since. On their way to the forest, they spotted something unusual.
Dog, what the fuck? What the hell? Wat is dit? Waarom loop jij hier? Holy shit. Hè? What the fuck? Heb je dat erop staan?
Ja, denk het lijkt me wel.
Hij had een heel raar loopje.
Het is donker.
Het is letterlijk dikke donker hier zo. Gaat hij daar zo staan lopen? Kijk vooruit. Je ziet letterlijk niks. Hij loopt zonder licht daar. Hij liep ook deze kant op. Hij liep ook deze kant op. Bro, als zo'n guy ineens naast je tent staat. Ja, dat bedoel ik, er lopen hier mensen s'nachts zo. Dat is helemaal fucked. Was het wel een echt mens? Ik was net aan het joken over die soldaten. Ja man, oh mijn god. De afgelopen 5 minuten gebeuren er weer dingen waarvan ik denk, waarom? Waarom is die auto uit?
Despite this, the group decides to head further, deeper into the woods. When they get out of the car to explore their surroundings, they spot multiple ruins from the First World War, making the atmosphere even eerier.
Ik dacht dat ik wat zag. Even tussen neus en lippen door. We rijden ook nu nog dieper het bos in. Ja, dat is waar. Ja. Want het was zo leuk.
Ik hoor ook nu alweer takken breken.
Ja.
Echt? Ja.
Ja, daar.
Ja, ik ook daar ergens.
Finally, they set up their camp and go for one last walk.
Ja, dat is een vogel. Of babyzwijntjes.
Ja.
Dat is fucked up.
Klik niet zo.
Nee, dat is een vogel. Hij komt heel snel dichtbij.
Hoe is het daar?
Ik hoor je dat shit daar, man.
That's when strange things start happening.
Ja, check dan, check.
They spot a figure lurking behind the trees, and the group bolts in fear, unsure whether it was a person or something more sinister. In a quiet forest on the west coast of Vancouver Island, a group of hikers found something interesting. As they walked through the trees, they noticed something that startled them.
Far west coast of Vancouver Island. And there's one which looks to be a footprint. I don't know if it is a footprint, but it sure looks like a footprint. Maybe it's a bear, maybe it's not, but there's my foot right there. Those are size 12 boots. So, bigger than mine. It's wide, wider than mine. She says maybe it's a baby Bigfoot. What do you think?
Among the leaves and rocks, they found a single footprint, a large one with just 3 toes. But weirdly, this was the only footprint they found. In Oregon, a young man reported hearing strange noises coming from a sewer tunnel near his home. Intrigued and wanting to find out more, he grabbed his camera and headed out, hoping to film whatever was causing the sounds. The sounds resembled someone or something being tortured, accompanied by heavy breathing and panting. As he cautiously moved deeper into the tunnel, he caught this.
Hello? Hello? I don't want to hurt you. 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 I just...
A glimpse of a pale, thin creature with humanoid features. I still wonder, after hearing such terrifying noises, why anyone would think exploring alone would be a good idea. In a video shared on TikTok by Rubber Flamingo, he is walking through the Appalachian Mountains when he hears this. The sounds echo through the dense forest. As he listens more closely, doubt creeps in. What is making these sounds? Could it be animals, or is it something far more mysterious lurking in the shadows of the Appalachian wilderness? The camper, familiar with the sights and sounds of the wild, is left uneasy by this encounter. While riding bikes with his wife in Moore Forest, a man heard a strange noise. They stopped and looked around the trees to make sure they were safe. Suddenly, his fears were confirmed when he spotted something odd in the distance. A tall, black figure moving behind the trees. Taryn Leono is a YouTuber who loves to share singing videos. He often finds peace and comfort while recording his songs in the woods. However, this day, everything changed.
Pretty sure he was looking for where the sound was coming from, but I stopped and started talking and now he's confused. Alright.
While Taryn was live streaming, a curious deer appeared nearby, but there was something horrifying lurking in the background. Viewers noticed this. 2 frightening figures hidden among the trees. Marathon runner Kay and her friend Cassie were exploring the trails in a Hawaiian rainforest when they accidentally caught this on camera. In one of their photos, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen near Kay's head. Neither Kay nor Cassie saw the figure during their run, and there were no statues or buildings on the trail to explain what they captured. Things got even stranger when they checked the camera's live view. The figure seemed to appear out of thin air. During the fourth lap of her run, Kay suddenly felt a sharp pain in her right leg, which forced her to stop. After informing the race organizers, Kay and Cassie went back to their Airbnb. While looking through the photos, they spotted the strange figure. If you visit the Appalachian Mountains, there are some rules. One, when you're walking along a path, you never focus on one spot too long. If you do, you might end up seeing things you don't want. The person who made this video broke the rule and caught this on camera.
It's got a funny head shape. It wasn't here earlier. Yeah, no, it's not a stump. It's not a broken tree or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's connected right there, but it's not. I've been over there 1,000 times.
Luckily, nothing happened to the videographer, but what he encountered is unsettling. Imagine camping in a forest when you suddenly see this. This unsettling sight was caught on video in Quebec, Canada, back in 2018. While it may look terrifying at first glance, there's a straightforward explanation behind the so-called breathing forest. The forest floor is blanketed with soft moss, which is intertwined with a network of roots from younger trees. When the soil becomes soft and the wind picks up, these roots begin to rise and fall. In a remote cabin, a group of teenagers was enjoying a private party when they noticed this. At first, the creature didn't seem aggressive and didn't react to the sudden flashing of their flashlights. However, one of the teenagers decided to throw a small pebble at the creature. The moment the pebble hit, the Wendigo suddenly sprang to life and began chasing after them. This new footage of the Fresno Nightcrawler has been captured in Sweden. This strange phenomenon began in the early 2000s when a man named Jose from Fresno, California, was woken up early one morning by his dogs barking. Curious, he checked his security cameras and was shocked to see these strange-looking creatures walking by. Years later, in 2011, another sighting occurred when a couple in Yosemite who had been dealing with vandals captured a similar pair of these mysterious beings on their trail camera. Since then, more sightings have been reported, but no one knows for sure what these creatures are. Some believe it could be a deer standing on its hind legs to feed, and some believe they might be a creature from Native American folklore. Recently, a new video has been uploaded to TikTok by Enigmas Forbidden, showing what might be another one of these creatures in Sweden. But what they caught here will not only leave you wondering, it will shock you. The Chernobyl disaster in 1986 was a terrible event that caused a lot of damage in Belarus. Some people believe that the radiation in the exclusion zone has caused changes in the local animals. This video, captured in that area, recently appeared, showing a headless moose running across train tracks and into the woods. This has led to more talk about possible mutations. Could the moose have changed to survive the radiation? Or is there another explanation for this strange sight? These two women thought they had found the perfect spot to set up camp, until they heard some spine-chilling noises coming from nearby. They grabbed their phone to record it all.
We're frozen here. Because that doesn't sound like coyotes. got something. Are they getting closer, Joy? No? A biker just went that way, and the sound got worse.